I look bad. Like, look, like, I want to see you? Because I look really good. Though it looks better here. But, voy a poner mi cola bien. Bienvenidos Muses, regresé con otro video. Today's video quería hacer algo un ching más diferente. I haven't been able to talk to you guys. Like, I'm so excited right now because I just got my setup. Yo tengo una mesa. Si ustedes no saben, if you guys don't know, like, usually when I filmed, I had like chairs everywhere. I had like stuff situated on one end. I'm working with the compact mirror. Today I have a cute little mirror right here. I just feel like I have a new camera, the lights, everything. I just feel like things are starting to kind of, you know, me siento un ching más cómoda. But today's video, we're just gonna sit down and talk. A lot of you guys have been asking me questions like, all right, Monica, you moved to LA, you didn't even tell us, like, how was the process? Yes, for the vlog, but it was still a little choppy. Like, there was still some pieces that wasn't hitting and it still wasn't clear for you guys. So I was like, you know what? Let's just get cute really quick. Let's do the face. Let's just talk. I'm gonna just kind of break down how I mentally went through the whole process of moving to California. What the heck was that? To California. So if you guys are excited about this video, just kind of like this chit chat, get ready with me. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, y vamos a comenzar. First things first. All right, so I'm gonna go in first with this Murad Nutrient Charged Water Gel. And we're just gonna moisturize the skin. All right, so why did I move? How did I even think about it? Well, if you guys know, like, I'm never really, like, I'm a girl who loves, me gusta, tú sabes, salir para la calle. I'm gonna put this on my lips because, so a mí me gusta salir para la calle. I love going out, but ever since I moved to, when I was in New York, I was living in pretty much like, it was like Long Island. And never really, even before that, I just didn't, I don't know, maybe because I grew up in New York. Everything about New York, I felt like I knew. Like, I felt like I've touched every corner. I've met the max, like I was New York maxed out. Granted, there's no place like home. I'm always gonna be New York. I know a lot of people was like, please don't lose your sauce when you move to LA. I'm like, y'all, have y'all met me? And if y'all haven't met me, y'all have pretty much met me, okay? On a virtual level. Your girl this is me, 24/7. I mean, no me importa quién tú eres, pero yo soy loca, I'm loud, I'm obnoxious, take it or leave it, there's no in between. You love me, you hate me, like, you know what I'm saying? But I just felt like very to myself in New York. I didn't feel like I was getting inspired. And I know it's crazy because living in New York, you're like, what? New York is crazy, like, that's like the place. And listen, again, I feel like everything about me is so New York that I don't think, relax. Everything about New York is me. Me going with this Cover FX N100. So I just wanted to do something different. And honestly, my boyfriend was not with it. Like, so I was like, you know what? Please move because I don't want to break up. And I'm the type of girl that, or person. Pero ven acá. Se me terminó. Hold on. So I told my boyfriend about the whole idea of moving, and he was like, I don't know. Why does this look different? What shade am I using? N100? Okay, we'll see. So he was like, yo no sé, you know, like, I'm stable in New York, like, I know what I want. This looks orange to me. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna be like, you know what, yo no puedo. But he was like, you know what, Monica, I don't know because I'm already stable in New York. I have something working for me. Your job it makes sense for you to go to LA. And I was like, it makes sense for you to come to LA too. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, we've been together for almost a decade. I want you to move with me. Or I'm moving. So it wasn't that I gave him an ultimatum. It was just like, yo, let's build this together. Like, and if it doesn't work, vamos a averiguar eso ahorita. Like, let's just see. We have nothing to lose. We're young. We don't have kids. We don't have responsibilities. I just didn't feel like I have any reason not to move to LA. So he asked me for my birthday, what do you want? I said, I really just want to get out of New York. I was like, get me a ticket to go to LA. I'll stay with Ray. You know, I'm just gonna stay there, get inspired. Because believe it or not, like, you know, every time I came out here, I was always getting so inspired. Like I would be around my friends and we would just feed off of each other's energy. And I didn't have that. Like I have best friends in LA, I mean in New York. Pero yo no tengo gente que entienden lo que yo hago, you know? Like, you have people in your life who are always gonna be in your life, but as an artist, it's extremely crucial for you to be surrounded by people who do what you do. It's the only way to get the blood flowing. If anyone ever said, oh, you're gonna do this by yourself, they're lying. You can't do this by yourself. Mentally, it's just impossible. I just couldn't do it. Okay. That like sat better. It's like crazy because sometimes I'm like looking up my makeup, my face, everything changes every day. But I just couldn't. I was like, I need to be around people who inspire me. I hit a wall. I hit a wall, and that wall was in my room. And I was like, yo, this can't be it. This can't be it. So I told my boyfriend. My boyfriend was like, you sure that's all you want for your birthday? Yep. Get me a one-way ticket. No, I said, get me a ticket to LA. And I'm gonna hustle out there for 3 weeks. So me and Juan, I was like, Juan, you wanna come? He said, yeah, let's go. So we come to LA, we stay with Ray and Eric. And I was like, damn, it was around my birthday, right? And I was so sad because my boyfriend wasn't with me while I was in LA. And I was just like, oh, we're having so much fun. I wish he was here. I wish he was here. So he ends up surprising me. He ends up surprising me for my birthday, and I was like, baby, ahora que tú estás aquí, can we like go apartment shopping? Just apartment window shopping. I was like, I have no expectations. I don't want to force it on you. I really just want to see if God wants us to move, it'll happen. Si no, está bien. Like, I'm a pretty realistic person. Like, si no hay cuarto para mudarse, es que tú te vas a quedar donde tú estás, right? So we ended up finding this apartment, and I was like, baby, please, like, would you really? And he was like, yo, we can't turn this down. And mira, let me tell you something. When he said that, I was gonna give him a child right there. I was like, let me give you a baby. Because in that moment, I was like, oh my gosh, you better be the man I marry. No man, I mean, I guess for me, it was just such a shocker because I literally, not that I was the reason why he ended up moving here, but we probably would have like waited a little bit longer. And I was just like, yo, yo me tengo que ir ahora. Like right now, lo siento in my gut. I said, I have to go. I have to trust his intuition. Please just believe in me. I know that things are gonna work itself out. And if it wasn't for him, guys, we wouldn't have even found this place. And I've just been like, wow, God, to think, literally we found an apartment 2 days before we had to go back to New York. And when we found the apartment, the guy was like, you guys have to move in by the end of March. And I was like, dang, like it's March 1st? Okay. So we end up going to New York, Nueva York. And when we went to New York, I was like, mami, first of all, I called my mom. I was like, mami, yo sé que yo te dije que yo me iba a mudar en agosto, pero las cosas cambiaron. And she was like, bueno, si tú crees que esto es para ti, si tú te sientes cómoda, tú tienes mi bendiciones. Once my mom said, girl, you got my blessing, I said, anybody else was in my way, y'all can move, because my mother said I can come. It was just, you know how sometimes things are just supposed to happen in that order? Like if it would have happened a year ago, I probably would have been like, ooh, I don't know, like this is scary, you know, I just got laid off. Mind you, it's only been a year since I've been laid off. A year ago, I said, wow, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And granted, I still don't know what I'm gonna do, but you guys, a year ago, I got laid off. Look at y'all, look at you all. Y'all thought that was gonna be the enemy. I'm talking to everybody who was thinking, ay, yo no sé, I don't know. Look at me now. So I'm grateful for everything that's happened the way it happened, because if it didn't happen that way, it probably would have been bad. It would have probably turned out bad. No me comiencen a joder, okay? So we ended up, ya van a comenzar a joderme. So we ended up finding this place. I called my mom, she gave us the blessings. So the guy goes, so we ended up finding this place 2 days or a day before we had to go to New York. And I was just like, God, this is crazy. Like, I'm really gonna do this. Like, we're moving to New York. Moving to California. When we got home, like, I'm a very superstitious person, and I really feel like I should stop because I just need to believe that what's mine is mine, y no importa lo que la gente piensen, or like, you know how people just wish bad on you and stuff like that. I just need to believe that it's for me, you know? Like, no one can take my joy. No one. Even if I tell people what's happening in my life, they can't take my joy. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell nobody. The only person I told was my mom. We get home, I'm like, y'all, yo y Juan lo vamos. Like, me, Juan, my man, we are moving. We literally packed up we only took our clothes, my makeup, and my equipment. And to be honest, guys, if you go to, I was asking you guys on Instagram, and I was like, you guys, so what company should I go for? Because I'm struggling. Like, your girl can't find a company that is. I wasn't gonna do USPS because I was so nervous. Like, my stuff is so my lighting is so expensive that I needed it to be insured, and I needed it to know for a fact that eso iba a llegar impecable. So I ended up going with UPS. UPS, I think we shipped 4 boxes. Each weighed. Stop it. We used UPS. UPS was 50 pounds each box, and I think we had 4 boxes, and that was for a total of $300. Y llegó in 6-7 days. Like, it came in. No, I think it came in like 4 days. I think it came in 4 days. So we moved in on a Monday or Wednesday, and I think by the following Wednesday it was there, or that Friday. No me recuerdo, but it came good. And mind you, the boxes that I got were from Walmart, and the guy, when he gave us our stuff, he was like, you guys are so lucky because these boxes barely made it. And I was like, oh my gosh, no me diga eso, por favor, no me diga eso. So we did that, and what else? Since my mom came with us to LA, she and me, Juan, and her, we each had 2 suitcases. I think each suitcase was for 2 suitcases on Delta. It was priced at maybe $60. My dog does not listen to me. So I think we paid like $60 to check in 2 bags, and that was it. All I brought was my clothes, my makeup. Dejé todo botado. I left my backdrops, everything. Believe it or not, I know a lot of people was like, oh, like LA is like the place where everyone's moving to. Tiene que tener cuarto. LA is a lot more affordable than New York. Obviously, in perspective, like, you obviously have to have a job and that you're making enough money to make ends meet. Even the apartment process was crazy fast. Like, I remember my manager, Eric, he was like, you know, we can just walk in anywhere, ask what you want, they'll show you, they'll run your credit. And I was like, that's crazy. That does not sound like that's how easy it is. We literally walked into this apartment. They were like, do you love it? I said yes. They ran our credit. We put a deposit down of $500, and that was it. And that was the norm for every other apartment building. So like, if you wanted to find an apartment, a complex, that's what you would do. You would literally ask the person in the leasing office to show you something that's up your lane. Y después ellos te dicen, mira, estos son los apartamentos, and then you put a deposit, and that's it. I mean, living in New York, you know, I have a house out there, so I know it's a little bit different, but getting an apartment, they'd be like, oh, you need to make 5 times the amount of your rent a year. You need a first month, last month, security deposit. And I'd be like, what? Like, it's like you're literally paying like 6 months of rent in advance before you get your apartment. And that's really not even your apartment. Your apartment is literally, it's a dinero. It's like just to get you in the door. Here, it was like $500. Y después lo demás, it was like, like my light was like, I think $30 last month. And my gas was $9. I mean, that's a shame because that means I'm not cooking as much as I should. But I was like, what? Y no se paga agua. No se paga agua aquí tampoco. So you don't really pay for water either, which I was happy about. Giving you more of like a powder brow. But you guys, I know that a lot of people are like, I don't get it. Like, why is everyone moving to California? to each its own, you know? Like, I needed to be around people who do what I do. I feed off of energy. I'm an Aquarius. Like, I just needed to be around people who just inspired me. And I felt like in New York, I wasn't really around, you know? Like, I lived in the middle of nowhere. So traveling up and down the city in el frío, it just wasn't my thing. It really wasn't my thing at all. So if you're trying to move to LA, all I would say is have a plan, but know that things are not gonna go the way you planned it. God has been good, you guys. He's been really, really good. I mean, he's always been good, but I've really just grown to understand timing is everything. And I know that sounds so like, ay, sí, pero yo lo quiero así ahora. Like, I know a lot of times you're like, no, it's supposed to happen for me right now. Monica a year ago was not happy. She wasn't secure with herself. She was trying to keep up with people. Monica this time around, I could care less about what other people are doing. I don't sit back and say, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I shouldn't be happy about these blessings. I take every blessing, everything. Every time you want to do groceries, we're like, gracias a Dios that we were able to get groceries. Gracias a Dios that we ate, that we woke up. Like, I'm just grateful for every single step in my life. As before, I used to be like, damn, why isn't this happening for me yet? Like, why am I still living here? When I didn't realize, like, the girl, you just bought a house. Like, I never really took that in. I never really said, wow, like, that's crazy. You know, like, your family is out the hood. They're in a better neighborhood. They're happy. They're comfortable. Think about things like that. For me, I was always just complaining. No, I want more because I worked my ass off and I just wasn't seeing, you know, what I was supposed to be getting for it. But everything I did has led me to this point. And tiene que tener fe. You have to have faith that everything is supposed to happen. Like, Papa Dios, so like he's just God. Like, I don't want to get into religion and all that. It's just such a big part of my career. It's a part of my well-being, my stability, mentally, spiritually. Like, it's just something that I always told myself. Like, I remember me and Juan looked at our bank accounts one time and we were like, son, there was just a point where things were just bad. And now that I look at it, it was meant to be that way. I mean, mortgage was paid, bills are paid, but I was like, dang, like, that's it. Pero no. Now look. Timing. It's like God wants to, it's like he literally breaks you to build you back up to see if you believed in him enough to say no. Con Dios. Like, me and Juan legit looked at ourselves one time. We was like, nah, this can't be it. Nah. Odi, chill. Nah. Se pasó. You see, me gusta. I'm really loving like a more powdered brow. I really truly believe that people move here because they honestly and truly want to be surrounded by people who do what they do. It does something to your creative state. It just inspires you to do more. It makes you want to be around, you know, you learn more. Like, oh my gosh, girl, how do you do that? Or how you can't grow by yourself. Whoever told you can, they lied. Everybody was taught something from somebody else. I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics Studio Pro palette, and I'm just gonna do a regular simple eyes since we're just chilling right now. We just walking. I definitely encourage people to do whatever it is they want, even if you fail. At least just say, you know what, y'all, that was crazy, but I'm glad I did it. Don't be the man, I wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I didn't. Don't do that. I have such a peace here. You don't understand, like, I pack on the stresses of other people, and I think living with your family, you end up like, you just stress out when they stress out, or when you hear their stuff, it just like the energy, I just couldn't deal. I was like, oh my gosh, yo necesito lo mío. Animals, bye. But I'm so grateful for the way my life has been going, because Lord knows we haven't even gotten started. You know, there's so many things that I still want to accomplish, but I definitely am grateful for this journey and all the ups, all the downs. Believe it or not, your girl has People have been trying me, you guys. El de abajo, he be trying to take things from me, my joy, and he's not. I'm not gonna let him. I worked too hard to hit rock bottom and say, you know what, I'm gonna take a couple months off. I don't have time for that. Nope, no tengo tiempo para eso. Of course, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and put yourself first. Take this, the Balm liner. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna now add some lashes. The lash glue on here. I just put on these lashes from Lily Lashes, and these are the Hollywood ones. We Gucci or whatever. Taking this Estee Lauder Double Wear, and we're just gonna clean up. But yeah, that was the reason. I just needed to be inspired. I needed to be around people who inspired me. This is pretty for not having an idea what I was gonna do. My first job was 7-Eleven. And a lot of people are like, you know, and it's not, I'm not talking bad about no establishment. I was so happy. I was so happy when I got that job. I was in high school. And I remember I got it off Craigslist. And I remember I was in the dance locker room, and I was like, y'all, I got a job. And we were so happy. It wasn't judgmental. It wasn't like, girl, 7-Eleven, ooh. It was like, y'all, you felt like you were getting your life together. We were so pressed to being adults that the second we became adults, we were like, wait a minute, I didn't ask for this. And I remember just being so proud, and I felt so responsible. I felt so responsible. I felt like I could contribute to my family, to the things. I knew I was high maintenance as AF. And I knew I could just do more. Monica, you want more for yourself? Get a job. And that's always been my mentality, you know, and I've always passed it down to like my brother, my cousins younger than me. I'm always like, y'all, no one can check you if you have your coin right. Nobody can check you if you contribute. Oh my gosh, look at how bomb a contour just makes you look. Oh my gosh, I can't, like a freaking contour just really does something to you. Like what? What was I doing before? But don't get lost, you guys. Don't lose yourself. And I know that's hard to say because you're gonna, you know, and everything you do, you're gonna be like, dang, I wish I could do it like this. And you're gonna lose yourself, but try to pull yourself out of that. Try to pull yourself together and say, girl, we didn't work this hard for you to get this crazy now. I'm really excited to live here, you guys. I've met some people who I've just been like, wow, you're so freaking awesome, you know. I'm just glad I'm here. Tengo como una paz. I'm so just like relaxed. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not opposed to anything as long as I have my man, you know, my dog now. I guess I'm gonna say my dog, my man, my family. I don't, because my man is gonna be my family, you know, one day we're gonna get married. I hope. As long as I'm happy, as long as I'm happy, and I'm in a place where I can grow and we can all flourish in everything that we do. I've been really obsessed with using Shayla's palette, and I've been using Revenge as a blush. I've really been using it like a blush. I like. Everything I've done in my life has been the opposite of what my family, what my mom has had in plan for me. Todo lo que yo he hecho en mi carrera, en mi vida, mi mamá nunca estaba de acuerdo. You know, like when I dropped out of college, she was like, what? You better go back to school. Tú no vas a vivir aquí si tú no tienes trabajo. And I was like, sis, I ain't going back. Like, I know what I want, and that's not it. And can you at least just listen, it's the craziest thing ever, but I think I have an idea of what I want to do. I had no idea. And you just have to Do it for yourself. I decided a long time ago that I wasn't going to do anything for anyone. I wasn't going to be like, I want to, you know how people are like, I want to do this because my mom has always wanted me to do this. My mom's going to see me flourish, but it's going to be something that's something that is important for me. I couldn't live with that, like that pressure of like on my no. She'll be happy. I'm going to make her happy. She doesn't get it right now, but sure enough, she sure did, you know? That's my sis, you know, like me and my mom are like the best of friends, and that's why I encourage people and parents to have conversations with their kids. I remember when I was looking for my apartment, the leasing person was like, so what do you do? And I told her, and she was like, wait, you can actually make a career off of that? I was like, absolutely. And she started crying because she was like, wow, I was telling my kid to stop doing these things, and here you are about to get an apartment and you're successful in it. And I was like, yes, please encourage your child to do whatever it is they want, because if you know how much of a blessing that is for you to find something you're good at or something that calls you. A lot of people still to this day don't know what they're good at. They still don't know what reels them in. Like they don't know what they like to do. And for me, it was just like I knew that whatever that was, like, you know, sitting down and going to school, just to me, I was like, yo no quiero ser una doctora. Like I don't, like my school was life. You know, working a 9-to-5, working, you know, I went from 7-Eleven to a desk job to retail to a desk job to then, I guess the peak of my career was being an executive assistant for a publishing company. I don't know how the hell I got there, but again, I'm the queen. Not only do I finesse makeup, I finesse life. Like I have the gift of the gap. Is that what is it? Gift. I just can talk. I can talk my way into things. I can figure it out. If it ain't brain surgery, I can figure it out. Like there's nothing that I never thought I could do. But I knew that wasn't what I wanted to do. I was like, all right, this job is not it. But Monica, it's your for now. It's your for now. And you know, and people hit me up for my job and they're like, I can't believe you really went to LA. And I'm like, I told ya. Like I told ya. I am goal-oriented, I'm focused, and I'm glad it's inspired like people like my brother who's been in my life obviously forever, my boyfriend who roots for me, you know, even if it's the craziest thing in the world, he's still like, y'all, let's just do it. Let's do it. And that's why I'm gonna have his babies. Like, I have issues. I know, but that's why he loves them. All right, I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. I think I am. I'm gonna use Persona, and this is Zuma. Oh my gosh, nobody told me. This is so pretty. Oh, Sona, this highlighter is so good. I'm sorry if this video wasn't like as detailed as you guys would have liked it, because we talking about moving, we talking about doing things for our lives. Like, go ahead. Like, people are gonna be so pissed when, you know, when you do things that are for you. Que se jodan. That's their problem, not yours. And again, nobody has to believe in everything you're doing. Like, it's gonna sound like the most bizarre thing in life. They're gonna be like, what do you mean you wanna do this? What do you mean you wanna do that? That's what I said. And I don't need to continue to prove my point to people who don't understand my goals. All right, I'm gonna go in with this Urban Decay lip gloss, and this is in the color 1993. Ooh, yo me veo linda. All right, I feel really cute, really poppin'. All right, Muse Familia. Espérate. Okay, terminamos. I hope this video inspires you guys to do the craziest thing in life. Be your own muse. You guys know that that's something I live by. I know that sometimes things sound like so far-fetched. You're like, yo, I can never go to LA. I can never move to London. I can never move to... ¿Por qué? Why not? And don't ever feel like anything is holding you back. So whatever troubles or struggles you feel like you have, just know that it's your for now. Don't sleep on 9-to-5s. I don't know when people started saying that a 9-to-5 is like the worst thing in life. I thank all my 9-to-5s, because if all fails, si esto todo se va, you know, like if this all disappeared, I know how to handle myself. I know how to write an email. I know, like I know how to deal with real life situations that unfortunately can happen. Things can fall apart, but you should always know things. Continue to learn, continue to grow. If you're not learning, if you're not surrounded by people who inspire you, you're probably going to hit a wall. And that's why I left New York. I felt like I hit a wall. I felt like I wasn't inspired. I was literally waking up. Yo sabía que yo me iba a hacer. I knew what I was going to do in the day. I knew what time I was going to wake up. I knew what time I was going to go to sleep. And it just kept going and going and going and going. And I was so bored. And it was reflecting for me. Maybe for you guys, you didn't notice it. But for me, it was starting to be so repetitive. And I needed new scenery. New scenery is good. And I knew that I was so comfortable that I wasn't going to grow like that. So I decided, Juan, my man, John, I was like, let's get uncomfortable. Let's switch things up. Let's go to LA. Like, why not? What's the worst thing that can happen? All right, we made it in New York, why can't we make it in LA? Why can't we make it anywhere? So I encourage you guys to do something that makes you so uncomfortable. Yes, it might piss some people off. Yes, people might think you're the craziest person ever, but it's not their dream. No one has to understand what you want to do in life, and stop thinking you have to prove yourself to people. Exactly. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. But I love you guys so much. Hit that like button if you are here for stepping out of your comfort zone, doing what makes you happy, saying que se joden lo demás, que se joden lo demás. Who cares? And I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you very soon because your girl got a new setup, so she's comfortable. All right, so stay tuned. I love you guys. Adios. Mwah.